Alright, so this person gives us a quest for the Yellow Serpent Gate. Alright, so now we're gonna head over to the Aetheryte and we're gonna jump over to the Central Shroud and go kill everything finally. So, Ethernet, Central. And here's all the ground squirrels and ladybugs. Now in this game, I've played a multitude of classes to try them out. Archer / Bard. Well, Archer, I've never really gotten past level 20 maybe. My main on this server is a Summoner, level 60, and also Scholar, level 60. I heal for my free company, and I just picked up Astrologian, and I'm learning that, and that has been a fun class to play. I also had a level 53 Monk. Monk is my favorite melee class. I've dabbled a little bit with Dragoon. I've done a little bit of White Mage till level 30, a little bit of Black Mage or Thermitage until level 30. Pretty much the only classes that I have not touched are the tanking classes. I tanked in Rift, and that was enough for me. So all you tanks out there, that is one hell of a high stressful job. I'm not cut out for that. Alright, so killed all the squirrels. So we got 4 more ladybugs to nuke. Or 2 more. I think that's it for the ladybugs. I've done a little bit of rogue / ninja to 30 on my main one. Alright, so here are the little forest fungars that have been popping up out of season. We have to kill 6 of those people. The other thing I love about this game, I'm going to talk about a lot of things I love about this game as we go along, but I love the day and night cycles. This game also does weather, you know, gloomy, sunshine, rain, fog, blizzards. Alright, so we leveled up to 4, we got a new ability, Raging Strikes, which is a buff. I always put my buffs where they're easily accessible. Raging Strikes increases damage dealt by 20% for 20 seconds. And you can cross-class a lot of these, so this one you can cross-class to pretty much anything. And one more. Fungar. And along with the day-night cycles and the weather, if you're doing a cutscene for a quest, the weather will, and whether it's day or night, will actually show in the cutscene. So, you know, you won't be sitting out there pouring rain, and then you go to the cutscene and it's broad daylight and sunshine. And then you go back to your sorry, saw rain. So it's really nice how they paid attention to those kind of details, and it really immerses you into the gameplay. This game does a wonderful job with with the gameplay immersion. So if that's something that you're looking for in an MMO, this one does it very, very well. Now, the quest that you see up here, the quest that was originally read to us, is now lit up because we are level 4. So we'll go over here and collect the 2 quests, and then we'll turn in our other quests, and then we will go to the North Shroud to do... I like to go to the North Shroud first and do all the side quests there, and helps you out with some gear before you continue on to the main storyline. So here, she's sending us to the Bannock, or Bannock, whatever you call it. Gallifred, the instructor. I love, mind you, do not stray far from the path. The Twelveswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Now, a lot of the mobs that you're going to see between here and the Bannock, they're all friendly. They're not aggressive. So even if you did go off the beaten path, you're not going to die. Yeah, the Bannock. So she also sends you to the Bannock. You know, minor quest there. Let's see. Alright, so first we're going to go to the, let's see, to the Lancers Guild. And then we're going to head over to the Conjurers Guild, and then from there we will go to the North Shroud. Yay, we killed all the squirrels. Oh, we also had to do the Archers Guild. I totally forgot about that. So now we're going to pick our shoes. We'll do the Archers Guild next, and then we'll go to the Conjurers Guild. It's based on my main class quest. So today we're going to get to level 10. Alright, so I like getting the head stuff just in case I might need it later. You know, I have my little friendly feather that gives me my experience boost, but crap for armor. Yes, I successfully completed the trial. And I have proven myself worthy of place within these halls. Yay, so now I'm officially Archer of the Guild. Hooray. So, it is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. To this end, I present you with this hunting log. Written within are the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge. Should you find yourself lacking direction, you would do well to refer to the log. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Loose arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing, your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow. Return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. Go well into the light. So, the next available quest will be at level 5, and then we get food. Now, food also in this game provides you a little bit of an experience buff for 30 minutes, as long as, you know, with skill buffs. So, because we are experienced wars, we are going to eat some food. And now we are well fed. Okay, so I highly recommend that if it's between food and extra gil, get the food, especially if you are leveling. Money comes so easy in this game, it's ridiculous. Oh look, and we're almost level 5 anyway. Alright, so now we're gonna go down to the Conjurer's Guild. So as soon as we hit level 5, we'll go back to the Archer's Guild and pick up our quest. Which I believe takes us to the North Route anyway. Yes, you have your Scarlet Oil here, because you can't be half-ass bothered to kill some ladybugs. And we get gloves for level 5. And look at that, we're just literally a sneeze away from level 5, so I bet you as soon as I walk out that gate, I'm gonna hit level 5. Let's sprint. The only thing that sucks about sprint and characters that do physical damage is that it uses your TP. So I've made a mistake on my monk, for example, of sprinting to the party and then wondering why I can't attack anything for a few seconds. Alright, so we're gonna walk out this gate and we're gonna hit level 5. Yep. Okay, so you see how these mobs have this little symbol above their name? That means that they are from your hunting log. So anytime you see anything with this above their name, that means you need to kill them for your hunting log. Now your hunting log will, you have to kill, you know, usually 3 to 4 of a certain mob, sometimes 2, sometimes you gotta do 2 different mobs for it to count. But it gives you a nice experience. So if you find that you are in that crappy in-between where you're not high enough level to do the next set of quests, go kill some stuff in your hunting log to get you there, or run a dungeon, or something. Alright, so now we're gonna go pick up our next class quest at the Archer's Guild. And that's all lit up for us. Alright, and then after we get this quest, we will take a little break. And then we will continue on. Alright, quest accepted. So we're going to take a little break, and then we will be back to do the class quests. Alrighty, let's do some class quests now. So we have to go through the city and find these archery butts and whack them. And they are spread out everywhere. Everywhere. There's another one. 2 down, 4 to go. There's one up there. Pretty sure that, oh yeah, there's another one by the end. Oh, there's 2 over here. Flag. We just need 1 more. Okay. So now we gotta go back to the archery guild. Since we got that done really quickly. Yes, I have returned. I have returned. So yes, now we have to travel to the North Shroud and put down 8 micro chews and 8 Opo Opos. Yeah, these things are everywhere. Alright, so I think we have everything that we need. All the quests that we have to get to go to the North Shroud. So we're going to be getting questing in the North Shroud before we start questing in the Central Shroud. The Central Shroud is where we would advance our main storyline, but we're going to do that later. So North Shroud it is. So we are going to start down here and work our way up. Oh, and look, these squirrels and ladybugs are for our hunting lodge. Let's take care of that first. While we're here. Looks like I gotta do 4 squirrels. And how many ladybugs? 4 ladybugs. Well, 3 of each now. Hiding behind a tree. One more squirrel. Alright, squirrels are done. Time for the ladybugs. Okay. Alright. Pick up this quest while we're right here. Oh. Food buff. So yeah, the mid swarms that I can do for the quest or for the hunting log, but I'm not gonna kill the level 9 ones. There are some level 5 ones around the corner that we're gonna get instead. Same with the Opos. Even though they're level 9 here, we're only level 5. There's no way we're gonna do those. There are some lower level Opos further down that we will get to later. So basically with that the quest I just picked up, I have to go clean off some signs because they got dusty. So we are going all the way down here. See, look at those wood whalers. Killing all the vermin that they were too busy to kill in the first place. They don't look too busy now. Alright. And here's where we give the iron snaffle for the chocobos. And here's my first piece of gear. Well, not really my first piece. Alright, so, oh yeah, forgot about the gloves and the shoes. So here's my look how terrible I look now. The early gear in this game, like on the one hand, I'm impressed at how detailed it looks, and it doesn't look too bad for a beginner for early on in game. It really doesn't look too bad. What kills me is that they never really give you the matching set. So I'm still wearing my adventurer's leggings, which look absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, other than that, I mean, look at the detail of the armor and the rich colors. I mean, it's really, and look at my legs. It just looks really, really ridiculous. But I mean, the early gear that you get is really not. It's like some of the best early on gear. The mixing and matching until you get the complete set can be quite hilarious, and you'll see what I mean later when we get to the later gear. Alright, so I'm not going to spend the time to read through the side quests, because if we did that, then we would literally be here all day. So we're just going to quickly go through the side quests, mainly just to get levels and whatnot. But when it comes to the main storyline, I will not skip any dialogue. I will not skip cutscenes. So for those of you that want to actually see if this game would be for you to play, or you know, you want to see what it's like through a newbie's eyes, you know, you're not going to miss that main quest experience. But for the side quests, unless it's like a really good side quest, I'm just going to quickly skip through everything. So now we gotta go over to this guy, and there's a fate over there. The one thing I've always noticed leveling up characters is that no matter what you're doing, no matter what quest you're doing, there's always going to be some fate or some A rank level 50 boss that's going to be in your way. And then you have to work around that. Fates aren't too bad because you can do them and get experience, but if you're not in the mood to farm fates that day and you're trying to just do your quest to get them done, and then a fate pops up right on top of you, and you're just kind of like, bullshit. Do I do this, or do I just try to avoid it? And Mitelings are also part of the hunting log, so while we're killing Mitelings for the quest, we're also getting credit for the hunting log as well. I also like how it marks everything on your map so you know where you're going. Makes things a lot easier. You don't need to get add-ons for that. And I don't know if add-ons are available for this game or not. I started playing this game over the past summer. And I have not put any add-ons in this game whatsoever. So, alright, so now we gotta go to this guy. We got 9 minutes on this fate. I can pop in and I've done this fate. I've soloed this fate many times on if it's the one I'm thinking of. Oh, not the one I'm thinking of. A different one. So gotta kill a bunch of Oppos, level 2. And are they counting for? Oh, I counted for anything. I don't think I have Oppos for my hunting log. So these guys look like little lemurs to me. So in the beginning, you know, you only have like 2 or 3 abilities. It's kind of slow. And look, it's raining. And over here on the minimap, you can see the weather showers. And other. So I got venomous shots. So I'm just gonna switch those 2. I think with venomous shot, you can use it over and over again on a target, and each time you use it, it does not decrease the dot time on your target. So like some abilities like slow, if you use it the first time and it's like 10 seconds, but then the second time you use it, it's like 5 seconds, then the third time you use it, it's like 3 seconds, and then you use it again on the 4th time and it doesn't do anything. I don't think that is the case with venomous shot. I think no matter how many times you use it on the same target, it's still about a 10-second duration. Alrighty, so I always love the weather in this game. I love the rain, especially in Thanalan, the desert. Always love the desert weather. So here's the first line I gotta clean off because it got dusty. And then we're gonna come up here and turn in the 2 quests, and then we're gonna work our way up. More quests. Gotta go back to that guy. More potions. Up to 20 potions already. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to the little lonely conjurer guy. Gotta go kill some aphids for him. Because conjurers, if you've ever played a conjurer, you will know that for DPS, they suck. You basically cast arrow, which is a dot, and then you spam rocks all damn day. So it's probably no wonder this guy doesn't want to kill anything. Dew drinker ladybug. That's pretty much what aphids are. Yeah, so it looks like venomous bite is 10 seconds each time you apply it. Now, I am in no means like a professional player. I don't know everything there is to know about everything for every class. I haven't gone into raiding so in this game just yet. But if anyone sees anything that I can do to improve, or anything that I'm doing wrong, or any tips, tricks, whatever, feel free to let me know and I will gladly implement them. I love learning new things about classes. Even with my summoner, I'm always learning things that I didn't know I could do at level 60. You know, and that's one of the things about being a really good player, is not that you know everything there is to know about everything, but you're willing to learn about your class and always willing to evolve with your class. That is a sign of a good, true player. Yeah, all these level 9 mid swarms we're not gonna kill. Same thing with these guys. We're just gonna, where is, see, I told you, directionally challenged, and I'm already lost, and I probably missed, because it's so dark, I missed my path already. I think my path is, up, there it is, up here. And if you hear a little kid in the background, that's just my 2-year-old son playing around. He's the quietest of my kids, so. I gotta kill some pixels. We'll get there. We will get there. Alright, so here are all the level 9 stuff. We are gonna skip them. I mean, yeah, I would get better experience, but I mean, they're 3 levels above me. Alright, and here, see what I mean? Here's the level 9s, all the level 9s, level 5s. Level 9s, level 5s. So, let's get rid of the mid swarms since we have the rest of the hunting on. I find it kind of funny, you're shooting arrows, like probably big arrows against a swarm of little tiny insects. Like, what are the logistics of that? How does a big arrow damage a swarm of tiny little bugs? Alright, so more, oh, there's another one. And there's the other dusty sign that we gotta clean off with the quest. So let's run over here real quick and take care of that so it's not shiny at us. Alright, so we got one more mid swarm, and then we gotta kill 8 of these guys, so let's Let's do that. I like range classes. I like range and caster classes because I like being able to take a look from afar and have a whole shot of what's going on around me. With melee classes, it's very easy to get focused on the tunnel vision and not be completely aware, well for me anyway, not be completely aware of your surroundings. That's why I prefer range classes over melee classes. Plus also with range classes, by the time things get to you, they're usually almost dead or they're dead at your feet. And it's easier to kite things around if you need to. With healing in this game, it's also very easy to get tunnel vision when you're focused on your party. I always put my party list in this area because it's just easier for me to access everything than it is to have to keep going all the way up here. And I know you can use the function keys to target your party members. So, and, you know, it just depends on your playstyle. When I played World of Warcraft, I used Healbot for my healing characters, so I was always used to everything being front and center for me. So I can't really do front and center here because it kind of blocks everything, the party list, so I just put it to the side. So it's front and center-ish. And I've gotten to the point where I do that now even with my DPS classes, just because it's easier for me to look over there when I'm in the middle of something. Alright, so those are dead. First part. And I think we have one more midge swarm to kill, and then we're going to go over here and kill the skulls. Yay, now we're level 7. Level 7. Alright. We gotta kill 2 of each of these guys. Now you're probably wondering, okay, you've aggroed 2 moms, why aren't you using your Raging Strikes? Well, for one, because I don't really think these guys are worth using Raging Strikes on. And 2, because they're not really worth using Raging Strikes on. Raging Strikes also has a bit of a cooldown on it. So I only really want to use it for, oh my god, dire consequence, you know, dire scenarios right now. And none of this is really dire. I have 20 pots. And these guys really don't do a whole lot of damage. Alright, so now I just need one more Lost Wing, and he's right there, and then we're done with this part. And then we will go turn in the quests. I mean, I know what I can handle and what I can't handle, and these guys are pretty easy to handle. Now, if I was doing a Fate, where it was just like one of the little mini bosses, yeah, I would use Raging Strikes quite often. Alright, So we gotta go back up here. This rain has lasted for quite a while. I'm surprised. It usually doesn't last this long. We're gonna go all the way back down south. Now, the only thing I don't like about this area is that the only aetheryte available is over at Fog Gourd Float, and that's around like 25 to 30 level. Like this hole from down here, Tree Speak, Peace Garden, all this area is a low B area, and I think from Galmore Ruins over is the level 25 to 30 area. I don't think it was quite up to 30, but that's just about the range. And at level 7, I am not going to run all the way over there just for an aetheryte. I don't want to die 20 times just to get there. So this quest is going to send us all the way up north to Peace Garden. So we got to kill some more Opo-Opos and collect some sacks, and then we got to take them all the way up to Hearst Mill and Peace Garden. So yeah, and a lot of these quests are back and forth, which in any MMO you're gonna get that. Look, more level 9 Opo-Opos, but we're not gonna kill level 9s because we're still level 7. If we were level 8, I'd consider it, but we're not. So we're gonna go around the corner and kill a level 5 once again. And we have to kill 6 more of these guys. See, why couldn't I have just gotten the quest to collect the sacks as I killed the first 8? I mean, how many times do I have to kill these guys? That's mid-swarm, don't want to target that. Tab targeting kind of sucks. So you have to really be careful about your tab targeting, because logically you would think that it would target the thing closest to you, but even though I could be facing this guy, I tab target and we'll go all the way to like some Opo-Opo way in the back, and you're just like, what? Which I'm sure you will see later when I forget and tab target instead of click target. So in this game, I've kind of learned to not trust tab targeting. That's the last one. Yay! So now we're gonna go up here. Matter of Perspective, level 5. I believe that is our class quest. It is, and we gotta kill the leafy poisonous things. Which they will throw poison on you. I don't have antidotes. But the poison really doesn't do very much damage at this level. And it's just minor damage. The one thing that you should have on you at all times is Echo Drops, as I've learned as a healer. Nothing kills a party quicker than silence. Oh, now these are level 8. Ah, we can kill level 8s. This might take us a little bit longer. And I'll show you what Raging Strikes does. So, gives us a little bit of a DPS boost. The cooldown for it is 180 seconds, which is about 3 minutes, if my math is correct. So for a 20-second buff, it's a 3-minute cooldown, which is fine for boss fights. Okay. 4 more. After this, I'm going to do another food buff. No. I think I might have accidentally aggroed a level 17 tree. Let's run away. Alright, cleared the tree. We do not want to die by a tree today. Kills me that they have you kill so many useless mobs. Like I have anything else better to do. Alright. Yay. Now, I haven't done, like I said, I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on the archer class before, so I don't think I've gone past either the level 20 or the level 25 archer quest. So, at some point, some of this will be new territory to me. Alright, so our class quest is done, but we're going to go up here real quick and collect all this stuff, and then we're going to go turn in our class quest, because we're going to get a new bow. And I believe a new chest piece, or at least some other type of gear that we may not already have. I like to get some new legs, that's for sure. Oh, here's a bow. But I know we're going to get one with quest, so I'm going to not take the guild. We're gathering a quest, not turning one in. Why can't I take the gill? We're gonna get a new necklace out of this one, level 8, which we're almost there. Alrighty. And now we have to kill those poison plants again. Alright, so now we're going to return to New Gridania and go turn in our Archer class quest. So we can get that done and out of the way. It's Mr. Soup. I swear, every time I see that name, it looks like Campbell's Soup to me. Alright, welcome back, young Terra. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? I think I was, for what little I have. When you're faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. Or why not both? On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Alright, so now I have two other people who are going to evaluate me. This little kitty lady. Not bad if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. A pleasure to meet you. And this is her second year in the guild. Leia Alipo. It's quite plain that you have talent with the bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. Yeah, I never mind my surroundings. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. A little stalker. Mind your surroundings. That is rich coming from you. This guy. This guy is a jerk. Silver. Jerky, jerky, jerky. And I think he's also racist. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Stuck-up snob. Your back is crooked, your elbows misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loosen an arrow. In summary, you fail on all accounts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. Well, aren't you just a rain of sunshine? I shall say it plain. This woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind master our noble art. Everyone thinks that their class is like the greatest of the greatest. We waste our breath trying to teach her like. Well, allow me to introduce you to Silver, our comrade at the butts. Yeah, literally. What a butthead. The fellow was once of the god's quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated, that's an understatement, when it comes to archery. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed, he's like that to everyone. Well, that's good to know. Good to know he's a dick to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil-brained, wildwood Elizin like him at the best of times. With them it's always 12 with this and elements that, and oh ahem, no offense intended, Guildmaster? Yeah, let's be a racist. Well, the Guildmaster is right in front of you. None taken. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Terra, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust to them and to what they see. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when we next meet. Which will be at level 10. Which won't be too long. So, new bow. Yay! And let's see. Custom made tunic, eye patch. I think I already got one of those. Gloves. necklace that we're gonna get later at the other place. So we're gonna go with the 10 pieces. But yay, new bow. Okay. Back to the North Shroud. I hate the way the Archers Guild is situated because I always get turned around in there. Always. No matter how many times I go, I always get turned around. And look, there is a fate right where we have to pass through. Of course there is, because why wouldn't there be? Oh, and mid swarms. Might as well kill them along the way, right? Yep, I am gonna stand here and take all the hits. No, I am not gonna move around everywhere. One F6. Alright, let's go kill the level 5 ones. Which are around the corner. Yay, I'm now level 8. And now if you notice that every now and then my straight shot will light up. And this is Misery's End. It activates when the target is low on health. So basically it just finishes them off. So I will go... What fate is over here? No birds allowed. Ah, these guys. Might as well finish them off. Easy experience. See, I went tab target sucks. Targeted this guy instead of the one right in front of me. And now it targets the one right in front of me instead of the other guy. That's done. And fates are basically a public PQ, public quest, public quest. So anyone can join in, and you get experience based on your contribution. And look, more of the poison plants of death. Alright, so we got a level 8 right next to a level 6. Someone's logging next to us. Must be that guy. Cutting down trees. I like how you also don't have to really, you don't have to pick up loot. The game automatically does it for you. Automatically set up to where any loot from a mob automatically goes into your inventory. So it's nice that you don't have to waste your time auto-looting because it automatically does it for you. Alright, got that. So now we just gotta go all the way back up here. Pretty sure I forgot to take off my profanity filter. I did. There we go. I don't know why I just thought of that.